is fun because with that grassy terrain, we actually get a little bit of health back even after that. So all said and done, we're actually above half health here. And even the only priority this thing has is in the form of Ice Shard, which obviously we can live. And as I can go for a Grassy Glide here, I just decided to Drain Punch. I know that I can take an attack from this thing. And they actually just decided to go for the Earthquake as just a neutral move. But one thing about grassy terrain that most people don't know is that it actually reduces damage from Earthquake specifically. So while that wasn't going to do too much regardless, I'm able to take it extremely nicely and then fire off a Stab Drain Punch, which does finish off the back Excalibur. Not only that, but gives us a ton of health. And with that extra grass, we are feeling pretty healthy over here. So now on the Revenge Switch, they decide to bring in the Salty Minecraft Boy, and the Garganackle is, they just saw me Drain Punch. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to go for a Grassy Glide here regardless. And they are going to go ahead and commit the Terra. A lot of the time, if they bring this in a situation like this, it's probably going to be a Ghost Terra, try to get me to Drain Punch right through them. And then Assault Cure is annoying because I'm obviously Water type now. So they do go for the Terra Ghost, trying to catch that Drain Punch. But instead, I just glide right at him, and that is actually just going to straight up knock out the Garg, which is, again, one of the most satisfying feelings ever, especially when they just commit the Terra. And now you can enjoy being Ghost type in hell, my friend. So I am now basically at full health, on an absolute tear, and the only problem in the remainder of the matchup is that they have this Rotom mode. This thing comes in probably to mow the grass because the battlefield's covered in grass, but the problem is I have a not very effective hit with the Grassy Glide. So I do go for it here, and it's not quite going to be enough to knock it out, which is unfortunate. And this now allows them to go for that super effective Volt Switch, which we are able to live because Chestnut is not going down that easy, and thank God they did not.
一つでも当てはまる方必見。今のキャリアにもやっとしている。転職や副業を視野に入れている。自分を評価してくれる企業の中の人と話してみたい。ユートラストは転職や副業、社外のつながりづくりのニーズがある人も使っている。日本のキャリア SNS、ユーザー数は20万人。ユーザー同士がつながりを持つことで社外の人ともメッセージのやり取りが可能になり、ユートラストならではのメンバー募集情報を見ることができます。プロフィールを登録する際、4段階で転職、副業の意思表示ができるから、段階に合わせた転職、副業探し体験が可能です。登録すると様々な企業からスカウトが届くため、間接的に自分の市場価値を測ることができます。ご利用までは自分のキャリア情報を入力するだけ。30秒で完了しますので会員登録してみてください。
Go for like a Leaf Storm.
Speaking of, I will never get over the fact that Lechonk was my first ever shiny in this fucking game within like the first hour or two of playing. I literally ran into Raymond Bacon. that like Sword and Shield, but there was like another world zone that had more Pokemon spawn. You actually had to work for the chunk. Little pig just did not want to be pink for you for the longest time. All of my shiny encounters pretty much are random. Like, I'm just minding my own fucking business and, oh, hello there. Look at you sparkling, dazzling in the light. That's pretty much how it works out for me. That or somebody ends up gifting me a shiny. And like even when I'm like hunting them properly, I usually end up taking a lot more. And then hours into the game later, I came across a pink Leone. Like a full shiny one. So I had Master of Scraps, and I think I had both for their names. Does anybody else just sometimes randomly drive around the game? Part of me wishes that like because I'm playing this with full screen that like I could use generative AI and like a graphics third to make the graphics just look amazing. I think that'd be a really cool application of AI. If you're alone and you need a friend, someone to make you forget your problems, baby, take my hand, I'll be your lover tonight. You have two shinies that you've nicknamed English the Skeledirge and Melancholy the Fion. I love that. I'm guessing those were two of your hardest to find shinies. Boom, 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 I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. I wanna go, boom, boom. Let's spend the night together in my room. Give it a second. One just me and you. Boom, 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 boom. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. I wanna go, boom, boom. Together in my room. Over 1,300 eggs for Skeledirge and 1881 for Field. Holy shit. That is pure dedication. Very impressive. Honestly, I gave up after like 1,300 resets based on my field. I couldn't take it anymore. It is getting to be about that time, but I do want to finish it curious if I can. And dedication to stubbornness. I feel that. Clearly. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, boom, boom. Let's spend the night together in my room. 7 cents? Well, we can hang out here in my room. we're together in the room. Oh, 360 actually. And it appears the music stopped, so one second. Are you sure? I wouldn't mind playing with you at least. I'm gonna take a screenshot real quick. I hope that this room someday exists in real life. Thank you for the Easter card. Look at my enormous penis. No way. Look at my enormous penis. Look at my enormous penis. This outfit looks so much better in this room. If a girl approached her in that IRL, she would call me and rob me blind. So you're saying this is the Vita living mister. No way. I just still look at my enormous penis. If I had an enormous penis, you know it certainly couldn't hide underneath this. Look at my enormous penis. But that's like the perfect length to not show it off, but make you think of it because you know it's right there. That's true. Sounds pretty good. And we're with detachable piece. Interesting. I think I've heard this one before too. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a detachable penis. And I'm not just talking like a strap on it. Like with the vacuum seal and shit. I mean like a full-on real, but detachable. I think that'd be crazy, fucking wild for the human race to evolve to that point. But like then you'd have this guy's problem. He can't find his penis anyway. Maybe he left it in something. And you know, actually, detachable penises would be pretty dangerous around succubi. Because if you piss them off, they could just take your penis as payment. And now all I'm picturing is some succubus dungeon filled with a wall of detached penises. But like not like gory. You know what I mean? Like I feel like how do I explain this? Like you go to like pull it off and it doesn't tear or rip. It like self-contains itself, like you're separating two piles of oobleck, and then you can just onto the wall. But then the question is, do you retain the feeling? So like,